What's going on, guys? Chase Daniel here, Chase Daniel Show. Huge shout out to my Patreon page. Look, it's a page that I go to and that we break down. It's a community, and we just really dive deep into the nuances of an offense and defense in the NFL and just everything that goes into it, from a player-coach relationship to what meetings are like. My goal is to bring you inside the quarterback meeting, so those breakdowns over there are a lot more in-depth than these videos right here. And today we are going to break down Dak Prescott, the front runner for the MVP, my number one quarterback in this week's quarterback power rankings. And it just time and time again, look, he's just showing that he is on another level this year. It's really impressive to watch. Got to give Mike McCarthy his flowers, because what he's done to transform that offense into a juggernaut, and they are a juggernaut. They're averaging over 40 points a game at home. It's the third highest rate in NFL history. Let's see what they did versus Philly. I'm going to break it down right here, right now. All right, Dak Prescott. The dude is playing at an extremely high level right now. Okay, first 3rd and 1. Look at this. Look at how fast Turpin is. Just a little bit of a hand behind the back right here, screen. Okay, they're getting an empty, not a screen, a run. They're getting an empty, and this is what they did all game long. Okay, and I thought for the most part, versus this really good pass rush on the Philadelphia Eagles, I'm pretty sure they lead the NFL in pressure rate per dropback. Like, this offensive line, give them their flowers, because they played insane. I thought Tyron Smith, I know that Tyron Smith is playing the best football of his entire career, and that is a big-time translation to what Dak is doing. But this is the first 3rd and 1. Just, hey, hand it to Turpin right here. And also, look at this block right here. All right? I think that's Gallup. Like, crushes this defensive end right here. Gets the edge for Hassan Reddick, and just out the gate, like, finding cool ways to get the ball into your playmakers' hands. Like, you got a lot, like Tolbert, Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, Cooks, Turpin, everyone like that. But, like, just got to give, Gallup is sometimes a lost guy in Dallas, but the dude, I mean, huge block right here. And then once Turpin gets the ball, I mean, it's like legitimately a punt return. It's always tough to get that first down of the game. And I love that play call on that 3rd and 1. And when they were able to get that first down, look, this is play 10. They're in the red zone again. And then you bring out here, okay, why is a short motion? We talk about it a lot. Get man zone read. All right, they had 2 plays called. I know for a fact it was 2. Okay, it's zone. Looks like they're going to keep this one up. See what they're doing right here. A little option route. Okay. And just Dak being Dak. CeeDee walking in. CeeDee does not get enough respect. Look at that dance, too. Like, none of it. Like, it's just so cool to me to be able to see CeeDee balling. And all it is, right, just Ferguson on this little option route. Okay, Cooks is on a corner route. And on this option route, you can break out, you can sit versus zone, or you can break in versus a 5-man rush. So there's 3 options on this little option route. And I like the fact that they're doing it from a tight split 2x2 formation. All right, but all of a sudden you got 3 guys over 2 right there. And CeeDee is going to be on this whip route. All right, he's going to whip all the way back out. And then this corner is an alert. So you want to read this corner as 1. Ferguson on this option route verse 2 or 3, and then this is 3 right here. So just a good progression by Dak. Ferguson's getting double covered. And why is he getting double covered? Well, they're playing single high zone down here inside of the red zone, which is sort of a trend in what's going on within the league. Okay, this hook curl defender right here and flat defender, they're doubling Ferguson. So instead of forcing it, getting tackled maybe short of the sticks, Dak goes back to CeeDee, and what do you know? They're able to double cover both guys inside. Tyron Smith right here pushes his guy by, Sweat, and then Dak's able to get outside the pocket. You see a penalty flag right here. Okay, it's coming back. Nope, it's not coming back. Touchdown. Great job outside of the pocket, and CeeDee doing his dance. Let's see it from this view. Great job. Really good job. Dude, Tyron Smith is balling right now. So Dak goes through his progression. And look, you hit your back foot, okay? And look at this pocket. Like, it's not talked about enough. Okay, Tony Pollard and 78 four hands on Hassan Reddick, who's probably having one of the better years as a pass rusher in the league. And look at this. I mean, all this time, and then you make this on the move. CD walks in 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 4 seconds, and then you're out. Really good job. Just keeping the play alive. This is where a lot of the touchdowns come from down there in the red zone, is on scramble drills. All right, empty formation. And I like the fact that they are going empty. Okay, gets more people out on the route, but it also is able to affect these edges. Fletcher Cox, Hassan Reddick, that's what you want. Look at these little chips. Okay, so really good plan. You're solid inside, only a 3-man rush. Okay, he ends up blitzing because he sees an open gap. That's fine. And the route, dude, the route by CD Lamb right here, it's nothing crazy. All right, all it is this corner route, and you got to go versus press, chip, flat, and then you're some type of dagger or in or hitch, whatever you want to run back here. And that's the route concept. So you're reading it 1 to 2 to 3. And in man-to-man, like, this is the matchup. CeeDee Lamb in the slot has been excellent all year long for the Dallas Cowboys. And that move right there, let me go back. I'm going to slow-mo it. This move right here at the top of the route, turned him around, giving him nightmares. CeeDee's playing extremely high level right now. It's fun to watch. So here's what we're talking about. Tolbert and 23. You got chips on these guys just to give Dak a little bit extra time. Look what it does with both of these chips. I mean, 18, Tolbert, just pushed a 300-some-odd pound man all the way into the B gap. Tyron Smith locked down all game long, getting guys wide open. Great touch as well on the throw by Dak. 2nd and 8. We got all these shifts and motions. They were so static the first couple weeks of the season. You got to give Mike McCarthy his credit too. Move in, shift in motion, and all we're doing is getting to a 2x2. Oh man, this is pretty. Just 4 verts. I don't know if I have seen a team run more 4 verticals than I have the Dallas Cowboys. All right, so it's a bender right here. You can bend this versus 2 high as well. Outside release go, outside release go. All right, so it looks to me like they're doing a zone pressure. So this guy's pressuring. This defensive end is dropping, but they're still playing a cover 2. So best of both worlds. You act like you're bringing 5. You're only rushing 4. You get guys in coverage. But this little Tampa 2 hook defender is the defensive end. So it gives Ferguson a nice, easy run at this safety. And this safety is going to respect Cooks up top with this speed. Okay, all Dak is looking at right now is, hey, this linebacker right here. Okay, which way does he turn? Does he turn to the field? Yes, he does. Then I'm going to throw this bender. If he didn't turn to the field and he turned this way, I'm going to throw this bender. So Dak also works 1 to 2. It's off the safety. So much stuff going on this play, and Dak just makes it look easy. Like easy throw, easy catch, huge play. Cover 2, very vulnerable down the middle, deep part of the field. Okay, they're blitzing this Mike linebacker. Number 3 has to cover Ferguson. 32 is all the way, like, just all this stuff goes into it. Thought this was a really good play call. Okay, they mic the guy. See it right here. He's calling out 53, checking with Dak. Yeah, I like it. All right, we're going to take it to the field. We'd sort out to the nickel. If the nickel were to blitz too, the back's able to get out. Best of both worlds. Perfect throw, perfect catch. 2-minute drill, 2nd and 8. 2x2 formation. We're running 4 verts again with dropouts, dropout comebacks. And this throw, so we just talked about 4 verts, so I'm not going to talk about it again. But now, on the outside, if you have off coverage, which they're playing a quarters look. Okay, if you have off coverage, you can go up to 10 to 15 yards, depending on how it is. I've had even 16-yard routes, and you're just going to run these comebacks. Okay, Dak is deciding, hey, this quarters, so I know quarters right now, these safeties are playing a lot lower. Okay, so the inside verticals are dead, so I need to be able to throw an outside comeback route to my running back, and my running back is a check option, and my check option's one-on-one with the Mike linebacker. But Dak decides to take the most difficult throw because this flat defender in quarters gets under it and barely is able to get it up and over. Okay, and that's why the clock keeps running too, as Dallas fans were asking, is you have the ball in your hand. Okay, if you're going downhill out of bounds, the clock stops. If you were to go straight out or upfield as you're going out of bounds, then the clock stops. But if you're going backwards, it does not stop. So that's why. But honestly, like, I just want to show this other view because this other view is insane. Good job, Pollard. Protection. Okay, get out. Okay, usually in quarters instead of this check option, you can go either way. But wide open spaces right here for Dak to be able to throw this football. And we're going to go slow-mo. Like, that is a very, very difficult throw. I don't, like, he made it look easy, pretty much. 2nd and 6, play 45. They already run 45 plays in the first half. It's wild to me. Once again, pressure in. Once again, big play. And Dak throws this double post ball better than anyone I've ever seen. Okay, so they're going to have CD in the slot. You run a through route, run through coverage. Okay, I would have liked to see him stay a little bit more skinny and grab this quarter safety just a little bit more, but he does his job. Okay, press coverage, post route. Like, you got to drive this football. And they're pressuring as well. Great job by Pollard, getting just enough. Dak's getting hit as he's hit. Dak is getting hit when he throws, and then Cook's getting big right there. Down at the 1. Huge into the half right here. Thought it was so good. Look, you're pressuring this Will linebacker. Okay, you're dropping this in. It's that zone pressure I was talking about. Just bringing 4, but you lose your back. Pollard loves to cut in these situations. I know they're blitzing quickly, like head down right here. Not a good block. Okay, he's actually a really good blocker. This is just a bad rep of him. But just Dak, look at Dak's head too. Okay, you're just looking that way just to get this safety just to move just enough. And then we're going to slow-mo it again because as Dak's getting hit, he throws a dime. Great route by Cooks, getting up. Oh, my gosh, I thought he had another touchdown. The ref was right on it, though. 2nd and 1. Okay, this is 2 plays later. The old pick route for a touchdown. I'm actually surprised that this did not get called. I know Cowboys fans don't want to hear it, but look, it's man-to-man. You can see it clear as day. CD is supposed to go up, rub his inside shoulder, and then come off of it. And then it's just a one-step key route, slant route. And CD actually just says, hey, you know what? I'm going to block him. Now, here's the thing. If he is on the end zone line, which he is, and the ball's on the 1-yard line, technically, this is probably why it didn't get called. Technically, if you're within 1 yard of the line of scrimmage, you can block him. So I think that's where they probably got away with one right here. Okay, he's 2 yards now, but he started on the line of scrimmage. Would have liked to be able to sell it a little bit more by CD. And watch CD right here. He's looking back at the ref like, don't you call that. But good touchdown. They're spreading it around down there in Dallas. Okay, next play. 3rd and 10, 24-6. Quads. I love it. I don't know if a team does it more than the Dallas Cowboys. Just gives a new look. And you can tell right here who's traveling. Darius Slay, one-on-one with CD. Let's see what they end up doing here. It's man-to-man. You can tell. Clear as day. Playing 11 robber. And, oh, man. Sack. Fumble. You had the game in your hands. Watch Mike McCarthy down there. Oh, he's pissed. Okay, let's see what kind of route concept they're running. And honestly, it's going to end up being pretty open. So it looks to me like they're trying to clear out here and then this little in and go right here to Cooks. Now, this takes forever. I get it. But watch Cooks all the way up there. He ends up winning on this route. But as you can tell, like, they did a good job for the most part. But Fletcher Cox makes what they thought was the play of the game. Ended up not so much. This was the only touchdown. Like that effort there by 78. This is the only touchdown that the Eagles scored on the day. And it was from their defense. So that just tells you how well Dallas's offense is playing right now. So just one-on-one right here. Okay, it's a tough down. I get it. Like, you're all alone. Not a lot going on. It's being a little bit crazy right here. The film is. Let's see if we can get it from this view. Sorry, guys. This view looks good. 91, one-on-one with 70. Okay, center sliding this way. Double team in 98. Okay, Fletcher. Just a good power rush move right here. Sheds them. And Dak's trying to protect the football, but he swipes it right there with his left hand. Ball just comes out. I mean, it can't. I mean, right to 98. Like, it can't bounce any more than that. It's all right, though. It's the only touchdown they're going to score. We got a couple plays left. All right, 2-by-2 formation. This is what we saw, either empty or short motion to get a man zone tell. It looks to me maybe some type of pressure. Cover 0. What's your answer? Oh, man. It's the exact same play they ran earlier. Dude, I love Ferguson. Like, Ferguson is... He gives me Travis Kelce vibes, honestly. Okay, so good job. It's a corner route. It's the exact same route we drew up. Okay, taking the middle versus cover 0. There they have a 5-man front, and they're bringing both dudes. So Dak has to buy some time and just pinpoint actually right here. Like, you let a guy right through the A gap in your face right here. Like, pretty good job. They're 5-0 on it, so that means 5 for 5. And Pollard, you're going to take here. Okay, would have loved to see at least if they timed it up a little bit more for this left side. It's what we call a squeeze sift to come off and let the furthest guy away go. But Dak does a good job. This is hard to see. They know it's 0, 1, 2, 3. Gets it off just in time. Look at that sidearm throw. Look at the catch. Like, the accuracy and then the throw too. And not to go down either. Like, after that, running away from people. It's like Kittle-ish and Kelce vibes. Dude's got a star in the making down there. Seriously. All right, look, here you go. 4-by-1 again. Story of the game. This is what they wanted to do. Thought this was just a cool play that you could really learn from. So they were trying to run this mesh route where you go, you sit, it's a flat route, and you have a corner. Okay, so someone's going to be over the ball. You got CD going over there. You got this back coming here, a corner, and a flat. And you want to hit this little hook route versus zone. And on these shallow cross routes, okay, we always tell you to keep running. And CD and Dak had this happen early in the game where they missed the shallow. Like, if you're giving the quarterback your eyes, that tells me that you are going to stay on the run. So clearly here, CD's eyes are on Dak, meaning I'm going to continue running. CD's eyes should be looking at this flat defender that's about to smoke him, okay? And on shallow crosses, you can sit on this far hash versus zone, or you can run versus man. Okay, you look for color out there. If there's color out there, you want to sit. CD doesn't sit, okay? Not a big deal right here. Could have got killed, but it happened earlier in the game. Just want to talk a little bit of football. Look, it's a first down. I get it. But I saw earlier in the game, Dak and him. Dak was pointing to his eyes about it. Good job by Dak buying time. And then if CD just sits right there, like, it's an easy, and then honestly still makes a good play. So just a little bit more info on shallow crosses. Last play right here, 3rd and 5. Okay, 2-by-2 formation. They're playing man-to-man. Just a dime. Like, good night. See you later. Let me just take the most difficult matchup to the field and just throw an absolute heat-seeking missile. Like CD is like, man, why don't you throw to me? 2 yards of separation, but Dak just said, you know what? I'm going to give my guy some love, and he makes an unbelievable catch. Look, Dallas Cowboys right now are on another level. They're playing at a level I haven't really seen in a long time. It feels different down there in Dallas, and a lot of it has to do with this guy right here, number 4, making throws like this time and time again.